I have a saw, I have an axe, somewhere in my gear I have some string, and I certainly have paracord. Today we're building an outhouse. So let's get working and find a location, which I got pretty good idea where my location is going to be. I'm going to show you that. And we're going to bushcraft yourself a place where you can relieve yourself. Let's do it. Well, I got my location, but before I show you what's going to happen here, let me explain to you what you need. What you need is 3 poles, okay, and you need 4 trees that are relatively in a square configuration. Obviously, it's nature, you're not going to get a perfect square, but a square-ish configuration, and 3 poles and some lashing with those 3 poles, and we're going to have ourselves a sweet bathroom, okay? Now, my location is right behind me. Boy, is that ever a mess. I have a lot of work to do here. If I try to walk in there, I'm going to come out looking like a stabbing victim. So I have a lot of work to clear this out, but my aim is those 4 trees right there. One is a little bit small, but I think we'll still be able to make it work. Stick around, I'll show you how this is going to happen. Okay, so the hole in a way is a little bit optional because I will stack some limbs in front of it, but I got the shovel, I brought it for this purpose and others, so why not do it, right? Okay, I've cut down the first of my pole, and on the ground you'll see I picked up a couple of old half-rotten punky wood that was laying around, and just for the record, everything I'm using here is all either dead or has been pulled down by another tree that came down. So there's nothing, and it's just really cleaning up the site because there's so much fuel laying on the forest floor here on the island. So anyhow, let's go stack those 2 pieces first, and then we'll get going on harvesting some more poles. So this is the first of 3 poles that I need. Let's start by putting in our crosser, the front crosser. So I'm going to use the largest of my 3 poles, and it's going to go relatively low. Something like that, or maybe like that. So I got my string. Let's lash this thing. Okay, so just a bunch of wrapping, right? Wrapping and tying off. Now the next part, I'm gonna debark the center section of this log. So I'm gonna put my gloves on, grab the axe, and all the little pokies and all the bark. I'm gonna do that right next, and then we're going to figure out proper alignment of the next 2 members. Alright guys, see me okay? So I moved you in closer, and this area right here, see how I got put together? You don't want that. You want a good generous spacing here. I'm going to lash all this up, and you want a good generous spacing. It's very important you don't create a pinch point right here. Alright? So I'm going to lash this, and then I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to smoothen this out even more. Don't want little pokies on your backside, right? And I'll bring it back on when all the lashing is completed, and a little bit more smoothing out on the edges here, and we're going to be completed. Alright everyone, thanks for hanging out today. I'm just about completed, just doing the final touches. I'd love to give you a demonstration, but maybe not, right? So everyone, hope that you like the video. I hope this is helpful next time you're out, and maybe you have a location you like to hang out at and you don't want to do a massive impact by bringing plywood and boards and making a big elaborate outhouse. This is a backcountry outhouse right here like this. A bush way of doing things, and it's very effective. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you on the next one.